Welcome back to a 73 pickup video. I'm warming it up in here. I don't know if this video will be very long, if I'll remember to record stuff, but we're trying to warm it up in here to finally go ahead and attack this. We slid the truck forward and we've knocked her up to like 63 degrees I think in here. We're gonna let it heat soak a little and go for it. It's really dry out, you can tell because I look like an alligator. It's been a heck of a week, and you know, it's not the best year there is, and of course there's nothing like working on something that gets 8 miles a gallon when gas is so bloody expensive, but what do you do? Anyway, welcome back. Okay, we're gonna spend a minute reacquainting ourselves again with the instructions before we pull all this back out, but you can see the concept here. You know, there's an area kind of cut into the wood here, and then we've got these retainer bars. Well, there's little T-nuts, or actually I guess in this case nuts that we're going to pretend are T-nuts, that slide in there. Then that screw goes through the decorative rib, which we've got a stack of here. And then at the very end, a nice piece of angle goes across here, and you can kind of see it in the picture here, but you'll see it a little better later. And that just makes everything blend in a little nicer. Okay, so these are the things that will be pre-assembled in a few minutes. Those are the things that we have to put in the car, including that center strip. But it's all about getting all those freaking T-nuts in there, getting it squared up, and getting these three boards exactly where they're supposed to be. So, back you can see we already measured them once. So we're going to take all of this, lay it out down here, and get cracking. Okay, just doing the pre-work now. Put the little nylons on the screws, get them sorted out, slide the trusses in there. So he's almost got those unbound. It'll take a few minutes. Well, it looks like we're starting to make a TV antenna here. Those strips we added to the bottom of that, it really keeps them from wanting to slide. So it's all just nitpicky stuff, nothing crazy. But we tried to do a shortcut and that did not work. So yeah, just trying to slide these because these nuts aren't a perfect fit, so they'll cam up and cam down. This is frustrating. Well, we'll tell you, this isn't as fun as we remember. This is quite a bit of work. This topper isn't helping, but taking it off is really sucky, so we're not going to do that if we can help it. Okay, we have a little problem because of the filler neck bulges. So we did trim the one down and slide it over, but we're still hitting over there, so we're going to slide them back. The other thing is, we're looking at this going, how on earth are we going to get those nuts in there? So suddenly we're like, we better count them out and get those slid in right quick before anything becomes impossible. So we need a nut here and a nut here for those, and then figuring out, so we're going to need one here, one here, one here, so 3, 2 here because we're going to screw the ones with the tape into the floor, 3 there, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So we're going to just get those slid in before we do too much more, because otherwise I think they're going to be very difficult to do. The S10 was easier to do that in. This one's really snug. Alright, I'd be lying if I said this was going easy. Sliding those little nuts in there and those channels, that's not fun. Especially if one of them slides too far and you got to take it all back apart to get it out. But what we've got, like in the back, I've got one for the strip here, and then there'll be one for the strip between these two, and then one for the outer edge. And we'll just keep going. So now he's getting ready to place these strips, and then you can see I've got the screws, or the nuts, roughly placed. We got a little poker. I got a pocket full of these things with their little nylons on them, and I'm about to play the try to line these things up game. It's really not very fun, but you know, you only do it once or twice. Okay, we're starting to get there. It's all about tappa, slida. Ugh, knees are not happy. Yeah, and you gotta keep pulling the plastic off of these things. But it is coming together. Okay, it's getting there. But every now and then we gotta go put more nylons together on the screws. But yeah, got that panel and these two. Then we can get it all, you know, lifted and set and set and set until we're happy. Tighten it all up and then do the 4 that we drill into the bed. Okay, now I just gotta climb in there and snug everybody up. And then we've still got the 4 corners, but let's get everybody snugged up first. But this is what these show decks look like. All right, those are all tight. And now we're gonna give it a week to expand and contract a little bit before, in these holes, we drill a 3/16 hole, and then we've got some little stiffening sleeves somewhere over here. Oh, let me see if I can find them. Oh, under there. There we go. So those will go in those 4 corners, and then we've got these longer 1/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch. It looks, or 2.5 inches. Those will go through and locate it to the bed very, very solidly. Okay, guys, it is way later than I realized. I am gonna have to wrap it up. So at this point, ShopRex is gonna tell you thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. This has been another ShopRex approved video.